Welcome back everybody to FTB Regrowth. Okay, since the last episode and the crystallizer, I've done a little bit of setup. Okay, I tell a lie, a lot of setup. Now, I've basically surrounded a chest with as many crystallizers, well not as many crystallizers as possible, but as many as I could. Basically keeping things in a nice aesthetic type look. I've actually got a crystallizer actually piped around to the back of this basically setup. So what I've got here is an alembic, or basically an alchemical furnace which burns stuff. The Essentia gets basically sorted by the alembics. Got one pipe going to this crystallizer here, a pipe out the back of this alembic going to 3 crystallizers here, going into this chest, which is then imported into my storage system, and also another pipe from this top alembic here going up over in the ceiling and basically split 4 ways into this chest. Now, it seems as though that sort of setup does actually keep up with itself, so that's great. The one thing I want to do is actually make some more candles, because for the Infernal rod that I need to make to combat the wither effect, it does need to have a bit of an infusion, so I want to be really prepared for that and have my infusion altar to be as stable as, well, I could go crazy and put like lots and lots of candles there and it'll be very stable, but I'd like to have things, well, basically looking really nice because I have to live with it. Okay, so basically I want to make some more candles. Now, the stabilizing candles, as we know, requires magic tallow, which requires rotten flesh, which I have, and 2 aspects of Precantio. So if I go into here, Precantio, it's a here we are, it's P-A-R-A. I've only got 20 of these, but I need 128 of these. So what's the best way to get more Precantio? And if I actually right click on that, it'll actually tell me what's I can actually smelt down to get Precantio. And I think one of the best ways to do it is probably great wood logs, if that's at all possible. Because that I should have. No, I don't. I don't have very many of these at all. Okay, a little bit of a side trip. Actually, what I should have, the other thing that's got Precantio in it is silverwood logs. That I have a lot of. Now, how much? Okay, let's give me 1. We can start this whole thing off, shan't we? Okay, I'm using my blocks of coal coke because I've just got blocks of coal coke to use. We're going to throw that in there. So all these other like bits of essence, they're going to end up in my applied energistics network. So now it's starting to crystallize the arbor, sorting out the Precantio, which I need, and eventually, as this thing tends to pick up some steam, we'll have that sort of thing sorted out. So, I want to start making candles. Obviously, I don't have enough to make my stack, however, I can make 10. 10 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to melt down the Precantio essence in here. That's going to basically be stored in that alembic, ready for use. And that alembic is attached to my alchemical construct. So I'm going to place 10 of those in there. Click that. And we get my magic tallow. Very slowly, of course, because I am basically remelting down the remelting down the essence to use it again. It would be quicker if it was just plain liquid and so forth, but this sort of thing I can basically just keep going. So that's all 10 made. What I could do if I have a No, it's hungry chest. How did I make one of these? Oh, actually really easily. So it's just wood and a trapdoor. Trapdoors? Oh yeah, I do have those. And just planks. Oh, funnily enough, I got a lot of silverwood planks. Okay, so that's in here. Just so I can set something to basically do its task, and I can wander off and do other things while I'm waiting. And that was the wrong place to put that down. There we go. That's better. So I got a few more candles I can deal with. Now, let's see, how much more Precantio did I have? There was a stack of wood I put in there. Did I not? I'm pretty sure it was. Precantio, I've got another 23, soon to probably be 24. It would be nice if I get 24 soon. Because how many candles will actually that make? I fear it is not going to be enough. Oh, it's going to make 3 each craft, so another 30. It's doable. It certainly is doable. So it's still cooking it away. There's obviously a lot of essence. This is actually trying to work its way through, and obviously being complex, having 3 aspects to it, I'm getting a lot of arbor to the amount of auto that I'm getting, and yeah, it's going to take a little while to get the Precantio that I want, but it's still ticking along. Right, okay, let's... Obviously, I'm not going to get... Oh no, I did get the 24 that I wanted. So then I could put together another... so it's 24, I can do 12. So that can pretty much do that. Let's grab some string. Hopefully I've got some string. I know I can just craft some string up. Hopefully I'm able to. I just want not 120. No, I only wanted 12. And yeah, I'm able to do that. Good. So if I take that, and I've got a feeling I have my ring still on me. And that's why it's not hitting that chest. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of split up. So that's 30. That's not too bad. I think that's all done. Yep, that sure is. Whoops. I actually hopped up there for a second. Right. So I get a 36 candles. Might be nice. Now, what I'd really like to do is actually change it from white to red. So I'm thinking red rose. No. Dye. Red dye. Okay, you get that from extra bees. Red dye mariculture. Just by doing that. Rose red. Craft that way. 33. And I've just used up all my dye essence. Oh well. So, hopefully, I can just do this. This will change the colour of the candle. Only for aesthetic purposes. Because I'd like to try and do something a little different than just having like massive amount of white candles. I'd like to have do something with a little bit more design. Yes, I'm definitely encircling the whole thing with candles. There's a zombie. There's a zombie about the place, but I don't know where. Whoops. No, I think that candle's not in the right place. Again, make sure your candles are standardized. So that looks pretty cool. 9, yeah, 8. I can put a few more in there, like such. And that should help with my stabilization for the craft. Doesn't look too shabby. Right, so for the craft of the rod itself, let's go to the Thaumcraft and see what we need. We need 32 Infernus, 12 for Cantio, which I will get eventually, and 12 Suburbia, and all these items. Pride shards, I hope I've actually got those, actually. No, I don't. I'm going to have to go get some. Now, I'm just trying to remember how... Basically, to get pride shards, you have to collect those in the nether. This I do know. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw the essence in there. Enough to basically make a jar, just in case anything bad happens, you know. I'm just going to need some coal. Well, I got plenty blocks of coal, so I'll take a stack from there. Doesn't matter. And we're going to use that to burn in there. Actually, do I have a hopper? I got a hopper hawk. I don't necessarily have a hopper. We'll shove that there. And we're going to place in the Suburbia essence there. And there's... do I have those around the wrong way? I do too. They go that way, so they separate out. So this is the way I'm going to be basically utilizing my crystals for whatever infusion I need. I just basically call it up from the applied energistics, shove it in there, and wait for it all to separate out. That's the way it's gonna be, pretty much. Yep. So while that's happening, pride shards. I wonder if the Thaumcraft will actually tell me where these shards... Okay, this is the fine crystals, blah blah blah. Okay. Pride shards, when the great creature of truly great power is cut down to size. Well, I guess I know how to do that. And that's actually farming the wither. And we've basically set that up from last episode. So what I need to do, let's go down to the crafting room, because what I've done between episodes is I've basically went ahead and crafted the wither essence. Did I craft the wither essence? I think I've actually did that on a previous episode before that. I went ahead and breeded it all to 10, 10, 10 because I knew I was going to need a lot of wither skulls to basically do what I needed to do. I've also planted down the creeper soul seeds because I'm going to need gunpowder for something else. I was actually using gunpowder for what was it, making TNT? TNT was actually going to be used for something. I can't remember exactly what. Gunpowder. Is that processing pattern? Ta-da! We might as well set that into play because I got a feeling I'm going to be making a lot of TNT in the future because it has a really good aspect breakdown. So if I put that there, I haven't actually scanned TNT. This is only just knowledge I've gleaned from wikis and such. Right, so we have that. Now, Essence of Wither. I'm just going to make a pattern for it. I know I don't really need to. You could probably just pull up that recipe fairly quickly, but whatever. So I've got a few skulls. Can I make another 4? I don't want 14. Yep, I sure can. So I got enough wither skeleton skulls to basically 2 wither fights. Soul sand. I think I only needed 8 to do that. Right. So let's duck over to my wither killing area, the wither killer. Wait for this to download. Okay, cool. We're here. So, soul sand, soul sand, soul sand, soul sand. Nice and easy. Fantastic. 1, 2. Make sure I see that lever. 3. Boost him up through there. We'll just wait for him to form. Okay, he's good. Ouch. And deal with the noise. Oh no, electrocution. Wow. Easy mode. Oh, I actually get 2 pride shards from him for each kill. Nice. Well, actually, anyway, I'm just going to go through and do this again, and we'll meet you back at the, well, I suppose at the Thaumcraft room. Okay, so we're back. We've got 2 nether stars, 4 prize shards, so that's great. So I'm going to need 2 of those at the very least. I'm going to have to get a look at getting some more of those hearts actually made. Right, so we're going to need a few other bits and pieces. So the blood infused, no. The Infernal rod, here we are. So hopefully I've got enough Precantio to... It's a PRA 40, plenty. Because what I plan to do at the end of the infusion is to basically take the jars of unused essence, attach it back up to my crystallizer, and we'll just basically plot that through there. Yes, I'm triple burning stuff, but it doesn't matter. So 64 there, 12 there, and there's going to be more than enough Precantio there. Fantastic. So then on to the other preparation. I've got actually pride shards. I'm going to keep all of those on me because of the unstable nature of infusions. Put all those up there. The wand. So that. Nether quartz, need that. I think I'm going to need nether wart as well. I do require. I do remember that being a part of it. With the skulls, I'm just going to take at least 2 of these, just in case. What was the rest of it? Infernal short. Now here we are. The soul sand, blaze powder. Okay. Okay, so we need, well, I can take, actually I don't need 2 blaze rods, I only need the 1, although I'm going to need some more blaze powder, so I'm going to need 1 rod to turn into blaze powder, so I've got backup. Yep, there we go. Blaze rod is what we're actually going to be using. Soul sand. Take half of that. So Salus mutandis, which is smelting balance shards, which I got a few. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to just pop down to the furnace I've got down here. It's a regular everyday furnace. But it works. Whatever works, isn't that right? Now, the rest of the thing... Rod. It's blood infused, don't know that. Tainted. Infernal, here we go. So... yeah, we've got everything. This is where the nerve starts to set in. Okay, Salus mutandis we've got, so that's great. Okay, we'll just put the bag up here, take the blaze rod, shove that in the middle like such, and then consult the... okay, so Salus mutandis is up the top corner. Like that. So I'm a little rusty with that. So balance shards, 1 in about roughly a... okay. So 1 off the middle. Run around the... 1 around the corner. What was next? Soul sand with a skeleton skull. Soul sand goes there. And skull goes there. And next is nether quartz and then blaze powder. Didn't need the nether wart after all. So nether quartz goes there, and blaze powder, 1 off the middle, goes there. It's a moderate infusion, so hopefully all goes well. As he says, while everything goes to hell. Alright. Away you go. Do your thing and behave. Okay, it's taking the infernal stuff. Okay, there's a bit of lightning there. I don't like that. Everything's still there. Oh, you bastard. What was that? The Salus mutandis, I think. Whew, that was close. Okay. Always handy to have spares. And there we go. Done. The infernal rod. And I've got a little bit of like good old warpy stuff. I wonder if I can just basically do the old cheat removal. Of course, sand is easier. There we go. All nice and clean. And we've got our infernal rod. Now we're just going to put some caps on this. What caps can I do? I could do pretty much any caps that I feel like, really. I could actually just use Mana Steel caps, because they're actually not too bad to do. Yeah, we're going to do Mana Steel caps. Why not? Because they're easier. Right, so I'm just going to need some Mana Steel. Which I'm going to need to craft. Oh, I got some. Is that enough? No, it's not. I'm going to need one of those. Thank you. Wait a few seconds for it to do its craft. Hopefully. Something's going wrong here. That should have done its thing. What's going on? Botania? Yeah, Botania room. Aha. It fell out of the... I thought that was in range. Oh! I actually turned the hopper hock off for some strange reason. I wonder why I did that for. That's why. Let's go back to Thaumcraft room. Right. So we're going to need some more nuggets. We're going to make 2 cat... Well, yeah, I could make 3, but I really need 2. So 1 and 2. Okay. Throw those in there. We'll duck up to the Botania. I know why I turned that off, because I need to basically... Whoops, turn that off. Because when I'm throwing stuff into, like, mana pools, I need to be able to pick them up again. Or I wanted them to actually stay there. Okay. Back to Thaumcraft. So we should be able to use Infernal Rod, Mana Steel, ta-da! Mana Steel Entwined Infernal Rod, Infernal Wand. Ta-da! So this, just having it in my hotbar will actually annul the wither effect. So hopefully next episode we'll get everything set up for the Gaia fight, and we'll give it a go. Alright folks, if you've got this far in the video and you do indeed enjoy the series as thus far, go ahead and click that like button for me. And of course, if you wouldn't mind, maybe share the videos around to, I don't know, Discord, forums, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Okay folks, well I've been Raetac, I'll see you next time.